everyone, it's Jordan. Today I'm be doing the disclaimers, no disclaimers, book tag. I forgot who tagged me. It was like a while back since I've been tagged to do this, but now I decided to film it, which I'll link the whoever tagged me down below. And I know there wasn't an original video, but I found these questions from Suffocated Books, which I'll link her video down below. And this is kind of like unpopular opinions book tag, but similar to that kind of thing. But it goes more deeper than that, and I kind of done an unpopular opinions book tag, and I kind of thought doing this book tag just because, not only because I was tagged, it's because I have like more things to talk about that are like my unpopular opinions. So let's get started. The first question is, which trope or tropes that annoy you the most? I don't think like a lot of tropes have bugged me, but lately I do not understand that fall for a bad boy trope, just because like when I've read the Mortal Instruments, Jayce is kind of like a bad boy and I liked that, but now I got older, I'm like, I don't understand how girls fall for the bad boy, especially when they're a bad influence in their life and people warn them about that bad boy and then they just fall for them anyway. I just don't understand how people would fall for bad boys. I'm usually not that type of person that would do that, but I don't understand how other people do. Like, people fall for Draco Malfoy from Harry Potter when he's such a not a great character in my personal opinion, and I still don't understand that. And yeah. The next question is, which writer or writers do you feel that is overrated or overhyped? I don't think a lot of authors are like overrated or overhyped, just because like I don't read a lot of popular authors like John Green. I think he's like a little overhyped or overrated. I know I've read The Fault in Our Stars and I love The Fault in Our Stars, but I have no interest in reading his other books just because the synopsis of them don't grab my interest. And I know there's Sarah J. Maas, but I haven't read any of her books, so that's why I wouldn't count her, because I want to give her books a try, but it's just, I don't know how to answer this question without saying like, oh, I wouldn't try those authors because they're overhyped or overrated. But I want to give like every author a chance to read their stories and see where it goes from there, because I know a lot of people would want to read my books and they would say like they're overhyped or overrated, but it all depends on when my books get published, which I still want to do, but I still don't want to say like an author's overhyped just because of how popular their works are. But like I mentioned, I picked John Green for this one because I have no interest in reading his other books. The next question is, what are some of your least favorite books since you joined BookTube? I have like two for this one. I have Wild Beauty by Anne-Marie McLemore. I just didn't like the characters at all, and I usually feel connected to the stories because of the characters. The only thing that I liked about this book is the world, but it just wasn't enough for me to like keep the book when I don't like it. I give it 3 stars, which is still like an okay rate, but I still didn't enjoy the book, and I don't want to like I said, I just did not like the characters enough to like say I liked the book because of world. It just wasn't enough for me. Another one is After by Anna Todd. I just have a love and hate relationship with this book, like I mentioned in one of my videos in my January and February wrap-up. Actually, I've read this because the movie was coming out, and I see the hope. I liked it, but I also hated it at the same time. It's just really complicated, because when I first heard about it, or the synopsis, I say it's 50 Shades of Grey. It's definitely like 50 Shades of Grey, and after reading it, I told myself that I was right. It was like 50 Shades of Grey. It's just a complicated thing because it's based on a fan fiction around one of the members of One Direction, Harry Styles, and I was like, anything fan fiction is 50 Shades of Grey, and I just feel like that is that for me, and I just know that I don't want to continue on the series just because it's like 50 Shades of Grey, and I just do not like these kind of romances where they have a lot of sexy time kind of thing. It's just not for me. It was just too much for me to handle when I've read it. So yeah, I just did not. Those are some of my least favorite books since I've joined BookTube. The next question is a terrible ending that ruined the quality of a book. I couldn't pick any books for this one just because I don't think a lot of books have bad endings. I found a lot of endings are really good, but for this one, all I can think of was After by Anna Todd. Like I mentioned in the last question, I see like how the couple have a potential of a cute couple, but I just did not. I couldn't stand their relationship at all, especially like when the main character was making stupid decisions. Even though I liked her a little bit in the beginning, the whole ending ruined it for me just because I was like, I'm hoping like there wouldn't be a terrible ending, and then there was a terrible ending, and I don't want to say anything about how bad the ending was because spoilers, so yeah. And the next question is, which fictional characters do you wish they weren't killed off? I'm not going to explain each of the characters' thing. I'm just going to straight up say which ones I wish weren't killed off, and if you want to skip this part because of spoilers, just go skip to wherever I'm done with talking about these books. Hedwig and Dobby from the Harry Potter series. Prim from Mockingjay. And Triss from Allegiant. The next question is, what are some of your pet peeves? I did a video about my bookish pet peeves like a year ago, which I'll link in the description below. But I'm going to tell you guys some of them. One thing I really don't like is the cover changes for different book series. It's like, I get they want to bring out the different designs and all that to make them better for the for marketing reasons, but I just wish they did not keep changing the book covers just because like they weren't selling as much. I don't know what their reasons are. That bugs me. When they put stickers on books, yeah, that also bugs me, and I can go on a lot of my bookish pet peeves. Again, if you want to see my video about my bookish pet peeves, I'll link in the description below so you can check it out. But I do have a lot of pet peeves that just have a lot of them. The next question is, what are some of the books that you wish to have more recognition? I would have picked the Everland series for this one, but I decided to pick The Neverland Wars by Audrey Greyhouse. I know this is one of the self-published books that are like, this is like the most underrated book that I've read, and I love it not just because it's a Peter Pan retelling, but it's really different. They don't follow the story of Peter Pan, but they kind of made like a sequel to an original classic, and that's what I like about that. And yeah, I just wish many people would read it, and I know you really can't find it in stores because you have to get on Amazon or any of the bookstore websites, but this is worth the read because I've read the second book and I love it as much as the first one. I just need to read the last one, but I just wish more people would read this book, especially when it's different from other retellings that I've read. And the next question is really easy for me to answer, is what are your thoughts for censorships and banning books? I hate it, and I'm really against it. Like for banning 50 Shades of Grey, they should do that, but other books that are on a bans list, they shouldn't do that, just because like a lot of kids should know that what people have used back in those days, but not actually say the words like I know there were like the To Kill a Mockingbird was one of them. It's because of one word, and same as the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, but you can't rewrite history. You literally can't like censor that, and people wouldn't know what the original work is actually like. That's why hate about censorships or banning books. And I'm just like, again, the writers couldn't control what they write back then, and it's not like people can go back in time and change everything that the author wrote. And that's the point that I'm bringing about rewriting history. You can't help what happened back in those days, and that's just what bugs me a lot about banning books. So yeah, I had to get that out because I hate banning books, especially like I said before. The last question is, who do you take? I'm not gonna take anybody just because, like, I'm so behind on book tags that I'm really trying to catch up on the book tags that I'm tagged in, so I wouldn't take anybody, but if you want to do it, go right ahead and do it. I would love to hear your thoughts on it, and if you already did, kudos to you, but again, if you want to do it, I tag you, whoever is watching this video, and yeah. So that's all for the disclaimers. No disclaimers book tag. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below some of your bookish pet peeves, because I know I've done a video all about that, so I'm pretty sure that many people have some similar bookish pet peeves of mine, or you can talk about your least favorite book since you joined BookTube or since a friend recommended to you. So let me know in the comments down below. If you want to follow me on social media, I have Facebook on @LastReader, and I have Twitter and Instagram on LastReader19. I also have Goodreads, which I'll link down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!